You wake up with plans to be productive, but somehow, the day slips away again. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'll be more disciplined, but tomorrow feels exactly the same. What if I told you it's not a lack of motivation? It's your habits quietly killing your discipline every single day. Because discipline doesn't die loudly. It fades silently. Through the small things you think are harmless. Through comfort disguised as self-care. And through routines that look normal, but are secretly destroying your edge. So today, let's expose the truth. The habits that are slowly killing your discipline, without you even realizing it. First, the habit of negotiation. You wake up, your alarm rings, and you start bargaining with yourself. 5 more minutes. Maybe I'll work out later. Let me scroll a bit first. Every time you negotiate with your goals, you train your brain to believe your feelings are more important than your commitments. Discipline dies the moment you start a debate with yourself. Winners don't negotiate with comfort. They act before the mind starts to argue. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to stop making every small thing a discussion. The more you negotiate, the weaker your inner command becomes. Second, the habit of soft excuses. These are the ones that sound logical. I'm too tired today. I worked hard yesterday. I deserve a break. I'll start when I feel more ready. Excuses wrapped in logic are the most dangerous kind. Because they don't feel like excuses. They feel like self-care. And that's how discipline dies with a smile on its face. There's a difference between rest and escape. Rest recharges you. Escape drains you. And most people can't tell the difference. Ask yourself, is this break helping me or numbing me? If it's numbing you, you're not resting, you're running. Third, the habit of mental clutter. You open your phone right after waking up. You scroll through messages, news, reels, stories, and within 10 minutes your brain is already overloaded. Now, you're not just carrying your own problems. You're carrying the entire world's noise before breakfast. And then you wonder why your focus disappears halfway through the day. Discipline needs space, but your mind is too full to even think clearly. Try silence. Try boredom, because that's where clarity lives. When you remove the noise, your priorities start to speak. Fourth, the habit of chasing motivation instead of building momentum. You wait for the perfect moment, the right playlist, the right mood, the right quote. But discipline doesn't wait. It begins messy. Motivation is like caffeine, it fades fast. Momentum is like muscle. It grows stronger every time you use it. Start small. Make progress before you feel ready. The act of doing creates the feeling of wanting to do more. That's the secret. Discipline isn't born from motivation. It's born from movement. Action first, emotion later. And lastly, the habit of pleasing your emotions. We live in a culture that says follow your feelings. But feelings lie. They want comfort, not growth. They want what's easy now, not what's best later. If you only act when you feel like it, you'll build a life that depends on moods instead of mastery. True discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when the feeling has left the room. You don't need to be harsh with yourself. You just need to be firm, because growth requires resistance, and your feelings are often the resistance you have to push against. So let's recap. Discipline doesn't die from failure, it dies from comfort. It dies from negotiation, excuses, noise, waiting, and emotional weakness. Every time you choose comfort over control, you lose a small piece of the person you're meant to become. But here's the good news. Discipline is built the same way it's lost. One small habit at a time. Start by catching yourself when you negotiate. Place 5 more minutes with right now. Turn excuses into evidence of what needs fixing. And learn to sit in silence. It's where focus grows roots. Your discipline isn't gone. It's just buried under layers of comfort you no longer need. Remove them, and you'll see that the version of you you're chasing was never far away. If this spoke to you, don't just move on, reflect, Ask yourself, which habit is silently killing my discipline today? Drop your answer in the comments, because awareness is the first step to change. And if you're ready to build your silent power, subscribe to The Silent Mind, where we don't just talk about motivation, we rebuild it one story at a time.